Welcome to the Checkmate Melody and Game Changer 00100. We're your hosts, and we are here to share some videos with you. Melody, how are you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I always look forward to our collaborations, and this is going to be a good one. I hope. You've seen the video. I haven't yet. I've seen the
Oh
first
my,
video that you sent me, but that we're going to go over in the beginning, but I
thank
haven't
you.
seen the other one.
Oh my God, you see, this is something you hate the most.
Okay.
When you see it, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, what did I just watch?"
Is it a big woman from Mississippi?
No, it's not a big woman from
Okay, you said I hate
Mississippi,
the
but
most. I'm curious. All right. All right,
it's a
so let's see who's in
personal.
the building. I see Killer Swag here. Bronze. I see Chris G. I see, let's see, Huscular and Muscular, H&M. No Country for Old Simps. Welcome. Welcome to the early people.
You go a little fast there, but I was trying to pull
Oh no, I
everybody.
missed wait. Oh yeah, I missed them. My bad. Stoic. Yeah, and the connector. Dang, I missed those two.
Everybody. Oh, y'all really making me feel good.
Madeira, peace,
Thank
peace.
you. Yeah, I was a little nervous today. I don't know why. I was like, I like the blonde better, but I guess you guys like the black because I see y'all like they ain't sexy and damn. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm shy, so don't mind me. But hi GC. So what's going on? How are you?
I'm pretty good today. I'm pretty good today. I'm looking
Good.
forward to this video and everything, as stated.
Me too. I'm always looking forward to checkmate, of course. You already know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good to have you here on this 3-day weekend.
Yay. I had so much fun. We had a cookout.
Mhm.
And okay, so I have an interesting story to share with you guys. So we had
Oh, yeah, I
a
think
small,
didn't you post this story?
I did, but for those who didn't see, um, I had took a woman to use the restroom, and of course she was a how can I say? She was aggressive woman. You guys know what I mean by that. I wouldn't say she was a trans, but she
Wait,
was.
wait, 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 wait. Why'd you take her to use the
Huh?
restroom?
She
Did you
had to use
change
the
her diapers or
restroom.
something?
Well, we don't really trust people in the house. It was a family house, so we don't really trust people in that house. So, I had to take somebody in there, and this is somebody who I don't know, never met in my life. So I took her to use the restroom, and when she came out, she just was looking at me. She was like, "Damn, you look so good," and I'm like, "Okay, thank you." And then she leaned in for a kiss and kind of pushed me towards the couch. So as she's leaning in for a kiss, she's pushing me. And I'm just like, whoa, like, wait a minute, I don't roll that way. So, and she kept trying. She was like, "So you're not into women?" I said, "No. And even if I was, that doesn't give you the right to put your dirty paws on me. Like that doesn't give you the right to do that." So I just felt violated. And it's funny because a lot of people think that men are predators, but these women are looking real bad out here. They looking really, really, really bad out here. So
I think that it's a different mentality when it comes to
yeah.
women,
Mhm.
because they don't expect to get rejected. Especially if
Right.
she's reasonably attractive. A
Mhm.
reasonably attractive woman pushes a man to the couch and gives a lap dance, like Brittany, was it Renner or something like that?
Brittany Renner,
Yeah,
yes.
what she did with Charleston White. Like you don't expect somebody to just say ooh and get off me or something like that, or
Right.
so she's walking around with that mentality and then applying it to women, and it's not the same.
Yeah. And she was like a male passing woman. So it was a little weird. You know what I mean? I'm just like, wait a minute, I don't rock that way. So it was kind of like, ew, like, what are you doing? Like she just made a move. And I'm like, oh no, like if I was a different person, I would have probably beat her up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I'm not aggressive. I'm not violent. So I just, told her what I had to say. Like, listen, I don't rock that way. Please
Mhm.
get off of me. Please get away. Get away from me. Like, nah, nah.
It's funny that you mentioned male pastors, right?
Yes.
I used to work with a woman who she wasn't male passing, but she dressed very tomboyish, right? All the time. You could
Mm.
tell that she was into women and that she was masculine presenting, at least attempting to do so.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Masculine presenting. I didn't mean male passing because I can tell she was a woman.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like, ugh, yuck, ugh. No. Oh my God.
But the interesting thing about this woman was that she wanted men to be attracted to her as well,
Hmm.
right? So one day, I'll never forget this. One day, because I didn't really see her in any way whatsoever at all, as far as sexually goes, right?
Yeah.
One day she came out of nowhere for no particular reason whatsoever. She came dressed like a woman. And I'm not talking about like, she decided to just throw a skirt on or a blouse, and, as opposed to, jeans and Tims and in the white beater t-shirt. No, she came dressed like evening gown woman, hugging the curves and everything, makeup, lipstick, hair. I was like, wait, what? And I was thinking thoughts. I was like, oh, this is what you look like underneath all that like man stuff. I was like, oh wow, that's something interesting.
That's
So,
amazing.
yeah, so you fast forward a couple weeks, and I don't know if she was interested in myself. I doubt it, but I doubt it because if she is in the guys too, I would assume that she is into the type of guy that she was presenting herself as, which was a
Mm.
hood.
Yeah, like a Pookie and Ray Ray.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. I guess you could say that. Yeah. So I just assumed that would be more in line with her type, and I wasn't it, which is fine. Which, because I wasn't, really checking for her like that. But she asked me, of all people, why aren't the dudes at the job in particular giving her the attention that the other girls were getting? And I was like, well, if you dress like you did, that day with the red dress, she's like, oh, so I got to do that. I was thinking like, all women gotta do that. Like, that's what do you mean? Like, if you want to be seen like men, you present as a woman.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, well, I have a lot of funny stories, but I have a cousin who's male presenting,
Mhm.
and a lot of guys do like her. Like she dresses with the baggy jeans and the big shirts and the fitted hats. Like she dressed like a dude, and guys still like she still be flirting with guys too. And I'm like, yo, like, are you into women or men? She's like, well, I'm into women, but I like to get what I want from men. She said she gets what she want by flirting with guys, even male presenting. And I was just like, that's interesting. Like that guys are that desperate that they will like let a male presenting woman get things out of them. Like that's just weird to me. It's just so weird.
Well, okay, I will confess, she didn't get anything out of me. However, the last virgin that I was with ever
Oh
was
yeah.
a yeah, I told you that story. So yeah, she wore basketball shorts and stuff like that. So she was one of those types, I don't know if you call them butch and stuff. So the reason why she was a virgin because all of her encounters were with women prior to me,
Right.
and she wanted to experiment, and she asked me to help her with her experimentations. And at the time, I was 35. I was like, I'm not going to get an opportunity to be with a virgin again, because the further you move away from 18, the less likely it's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so yeah, I took her up on that offer, only because she was a virgin. But did she use me out of a bunch of stuff? Nah.
That is crazy. Yeah, well, I guess if she got what you want, which was her virginity, why
Yeah.
not? You know?
Yes, and virgins are better than regular, and it's not a physical thing. It's really a psychological thing for me and many men.
Absolutely. I agree. Definitely. Yeah, so tonight we have a few shows to cover. My favorite, Kendra G. That's my guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie. I love to see modern women make a fool of themselves. Like I don't even watch the men. It's the women I like to watch because they are the worst.
Hmm.
But her, and then we have like a short as well, which you saw already. So this will be fun. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I don't know if I have to say fair use for the short. Oh, wait, I went to the wrong one. I'm sorry. You don't see the screen yet, do you?
No, I don't.
All right. So let's present the screen. Fair use, guys. Fair use. Can you see it now?
Yes, yes, I do.
All right, guys. So pay close attention, guys.
Stop playing with him, Riot. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still
No,
want
turn off music. Turn off music.
Oh,
I'm a 10, so I pull in a can. Like
just
Gabby.
stop
Turn
it.
music. Turn off music. Turn off music.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, just hit the button and you'll see the words there. You'll see what's going on. It's more visual than audio.
I really hope I didn't mess up, guys. Jeez. All right, let me do that again.
No, just hit that audio button in the top right. There
Oh,
you
I
go.
see it. This one here.
Yeah, hit that.
Okay. Fair use, fair use. All right, one more time before we talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you see, she's in a poly relationship with 3 guys. And it looks like they all catered to her instead of the opposite way around. He gave her the money, and he's coming to bring her water on his knees. And they're all just like so in love and so in awe with her. All right, so I am going to pause it and get your opinion on it first, GC.
Okay. So at the end of the day, they were being funny. It is a comedy skit, and it did hit the mark. It was pretty funny, conceptually. I do think that a lot of women will take something like this seriously, and a lot of women do live this lifestyle, embrace this type of lifestyle. They just don't keep the guys together in the same house at the same time. But they do have a rotation of penises, and the guys know it. Generally, don't care because she's on their rotation as well. So it is promoting this particular type of lifestyle. Uh, it's not. It's definitely not good for those involved long term. But hey, it happens.
Mhm. Well, my opinion on it, it looks better for men than women because a man in a poly relationship is him taking care of women, making sure all the women are okay financially, emotionally, physically. It's that role that men play,
Mhm.
with when it's a woman and 3 men, it's kind of like I look at it like men running trains on her. It's just weird. Like, first of all, these men are like bowing down to this woman, making sure she's good, giving her whatever she wants.
Mhm.
Women can get pregnant, so it's like she can get pregnant by one of them and not know who the father is until the baby is born and get a paternity test. It's just weird. Um, yeah, it doesn't look good on women. And like
Well,
to me,
nature didn't really intend that. You see, I mean, when you look at it from a natural, anthropological way, a man with 3 women has 3 kids at a time, where a woman with 3 men just has 1 kid at a time. And those
Mhm.
additional 2 men, who could and probably should be out breeding, aren't. So
Mm,
that's less kids in a population because they're lined up for one womb.
mm,
So that's one problem with it. And historically, men have a shorter life expectancy because we live violent lives in protection of said woman. So you could come from like a war-torn society where, there are 3 times as many women and men, and that's what they gotta do.
They have to.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's why polygamy has been a woman, a many to one relationship and a female many to male one situation. Historically, that's been the case. But women's attempt to be men has led to something like this thinking, and yeah, they just want to be men.
Yeah, they want to be men, and I'm gonna say this: only in America can that go down, because in any other nation, that's not happening. Like Muslim women is not gonna pull that off.
Yeah.
Indian women, Jewish women, none of those women can pull that off. The only woman that can really pull that off is a black woman or a white American woman. That's it. Like I can't see any other, women pulling that off.
Well, it's funny because really American women are the only women that can, for one, because like you say, the men will enforce otherwise, but also that want to. I find it very interesting that they want to. Because I mean, look at her situation. Once again, I know it's a comedy skit, but I mean, there do exist guys with both money and water. So what was that all about?
I don't know.
Like, she was just doing it to do it. Like, I mean, like, one of those guys could give you money and water, so why not just do that?
And the thing is, if you got money and water, why settle for a woman that has more than one man? Like, why not go get your own to take care of? Like, it was a bad look for the men and her. Like, for the men, they just looked like simps. And then she just looked desperate and like a thought. So it wasn't a good look for either party, the men or the woman, so.
Yeah. But remember, it's just a skit, hopefully they, for all we know, those could have been our cousins and stuff.
Or it could be real. I don't know if it's just a skit or maybe it's real and they're just doing a TikTok for everybody to see, hey, this is how my poly relationship is, maybe you guys should get into one. It's just, to me, it's disgraceful. And as a woman, you should carry yourself more ladylike. You should not be dealing with more than one man. That's just disgusting to me. I'm sorry. It's just not, it's not cute. So, yeah.
Agreed.
Yes. All right. So anything else on that, GC?
No, that was an interesting skit. You seen me and I was like, yeah, we should put this on the show.
Yeah, no, that was your idea, definitely.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, we should put this on the show.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up our next video. Fair use, guys. Let's do this one. I'll save that one for last. Right, hold on one second. Fair use, guys. Oh wait, did I bear with me. I'm kind of slow when it comes to this.
Take your time. I do the same thing. I have the same troubles.
Okay, let's share it. Can you see it? You can see it, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so this is not the headliner, but fair use. This is called "She's Looking for a Man to Get Her Pregnant, and You Don't Have to Raise the Child." That's the name of this one. So fair use, guys.
Kendra, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your hand is covering your eyes.
Let's see.
Yeah, is
that better?
That's better.
You know what's so funny is I've been cleaning up this whole time, and I was like, I'm about to leave. Kendra better choose me, and then manifestation.
What's your name, honey?
My name's Lexi.
Lexi, where you calling from, babe?
I'm from Dallas.
How old are you?
28.
28. Got your breasts in our face. Okay.
Oh, my bad. They be doing that sometimes.
Listen, the guys don't.
Okay. Stop right there.
Stop
right there.
Dallas.
Yes.
No, she says my bad, but that's no accident. That's definitely on purpose. I I will say that they are nice breasts. They're nice titties.
They're
In the
big.
shirt, in
Yeah.
the shirt, I strongly suspect that outside of the shirt, they're not very good titties. That they're very low titty quality.
I'm gonna agree because usually big titties like those do sag to the ground. Um, and
Well,
I
I
don't know
don't
if
even think
all
that they're
shirts,
big. I think that they're
they're just
densely.
long.
Well, no, I think that they're just densely compressed into the shirt because she's
Mm.
wearing, she's wearing a spandex and that pushes them together and it kind of works as a bra and she probably has on a bra too to up in it. I think that it's just a good display of probably average titties.
I mean, yeah, but only we will only be able to tell if we saw them bare.
Yeah,
But I mean, they look really good in that bra and that
I
sports
do
bra.
agree. I do agree.
That's for sure. They look really good in that. But no, I
I
think.
agree, and but she's leading with them. She led with them.
Oh, did I miss a super chat? I think I did. Hold on. Let's go back up to the super
I don't
chat.
see it. Okay.
James
Okay.
C coming through with a $2 super chat. Salute to you. He says, Melly Mel and GC, salute.
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 Thanks a lot.
We appreciate you always supporting the show. Give a hand to yourself. Thank you so much. And guys, don't be shy. Like Aunt T say, we don't mind seeing colors in the chat. So don't be shy. If you like the show, don't be shy to support. But whether or not you support with money, can you at least support with a like? It's free, or share the stream. Or if you're new, just like subscribe. That's all we're asking for. So, but we appreciate you either way. And also subscribe to GC if you haven't already. All right, but thank you, Dane. We appreciate it. Okay, guys, fair use.
Do for a living, honey.
I'm in finance.
Finance, you look naturally pretty.
Thank you.
Do you have any kids?
Nope.
No.
Oh, great question. Great. I'm so glad you brought that up because my situation's a little bit different than everybody else's. So like I'm in an open relationship with a woman, but we're kind of like looking for sperm donors. So that's really why I'm on here, to be honest.
Oh, so you have a girlfriend?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you're looking for a guy that can get you pregnant?
Basically, I guess, yeah, pretty much.
So I'm gonna stop it right there for a second because why aren't they going to a sperm bank to find a man to get her pregnant? Why are they on Kendra G where she does a dating show? Like, why are they looking for sperm on here?
Well, I remember the video I did about the sperm or the black sperm shortage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing, and I also think that there's probably like other dynamics to it. Like I think like in order to get food stamps and all those goodies, you have to have somebody on the birth certificate. You have to have somebody that you're sucking child support out of.
Okay, no, I get it. So yeah, well, let's see what else she says. Fair use. Maybe I need to understand it more.
Would you be the person getting pregnant or would she be the person getting pregnant?
I would be the person getting pregnant, yeah.
And you said sperm donor, so you want his sperm, but he won't have to be a father to the child.
Basically, so it's a little sticky because that's what I don't want that. But my girlfriend, she's like, yeah, I just want somebody who's just going to have, impregnate and kind of leave you alone. But I could care less either way it goes, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, pause right there.
I'm trying to think, has anyone ever had this request? I don't think.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
she thinks it's funny. She's basically saying she could care less if the guy is there or not, but it doesn't. So it seems like she's bi and her lover is full lesbian. And her lover might even be butch, which brings which has the protective dynamic. But and which also means, and this really says something about her character. Keep on, I haven't seen this, but it really means that she wants to be in and pay attention, fellas. She wants to be in a dynamic where she's the center of attention. Now, this is very similar to the step daddy situation. The stepdaddy situation always puts the natural mother in the spotlight because the kids have a stronger connection to the mother because that's their natural born mother. They came out of her vagina, and you have a connection. You have a stronger connection to her than you do those kids because they didn't, they're not your kids. So she is in the center of the triangle. Now, the dynamic that she's looking for is very similar because she has a strong connection with the woman and she has a strong connection with the man, but the man and the woman don't have a strong connection to each other, putting her in the center. In fact, when they're in the bed together, she will likely be in the center, which is the choice position. If I were in a poly relationship, I would want to sleep in the center.
But
On
to
the
me,
rare occasion have a threesome, I do like to sleep in the center. I do.
understood. But to me, it doesn't sound like she wants a relationship. Like she definitely don't want a poly relationship, and she don't. I don't even think she wants a relationship with a man, let alone her girlfriend. I
Mhm.
definitely don't think the girlfriend wants anything to do with the guy. As a matter of fact, I think that the girlfriend will be upset at her saying that she don't mind having a little relationship with them, like as far as being friends or being there. I don't think she will want that.
I agree with what you say about the girlfriend, but I think that she's indifferent as long as she is the center of attention. And see, that's another thing with the feminine presenters. That does put them in the power position of the relationship because they are like they're the woman amongst women amongst another woman.
Yeah, definitely. And she's the one that everybody wants. She's the one that he wants. She's the one that she wants. So it's like she's like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's making her head big, like she's the prize. She almost feel like,
exactly.
yeah, I get it. All right, fair use.
Everyone's came over with the particular, you don't want to date this man. You just want to have sex to procreate.
Well, you see, that's the thing. I personally, I want to get to know the person. I need to know all about them a little bit before I just create life with them. So in a way, I do want to spend time at least getting to know them before I just have a baby with them. But after that, they like really can't be attached. Like we could be cool and all, but you can't be like, that's my baby, or I'm gonna take my baby.
See, she don't want him to have any ties with the baby, which
Mhm.
I don't know if that's fair, especially if he's around you, spending time when you getting to know you. I don't think that's fair. And then he gets you pregnant, and you're like, okay, bye. Like,
Yeah.
know enough about you. I don't want you to have anything to do with the baby. That's not fair to him because he's gonna get emotionally attached to her and the baby in her belly. I mean, that's just what it is. He's a human being, so
Well, what's the point in getting to know her?
yeah, I don't see a point in it at all. But I think she may want to get to know him because she
Yeah,
want to
what's
know
the point
the
in that?
characteristics of her baby. Like, oh, what's my baby gonna be like? She want to get to know about his health history, about how his temper is, like whether or not he's bipolar. Like she probably want to be around him to get to know what her baby's gonna be like. Because if you go to a sperm bank, you don't know that man at all, so you're not gonna know medical history. You're not gonna know anything about that man. You're not gonna know his personality, whether or not he's grouchy or nice. So that's gonna not give you an idea on how the baby's gonna be.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking like for whatever reason this weird and stray thought came to my brain just now.
Okay.
So I could never do it. But there exist guys who who've been, let's call it, clipped. They've been clipped.
Right.
It seems like they would be the ones to like take her up on her offer and just like, hey, like looks like it's been about 6 months and we've been going at it every night and no luck, so let's go for 7 months. seems
Oh,
like it seems like a
that's a
clip
good one.
guy. She's kind of like opening it up literally for a bunch of clip guys.
Well, she probably gonna like need some medical history proof. Like, so she wanna know all like, was he clipped and how's his sperm? She probably wanna go with him together, like go to the doctor to check it out, see what his sperm count is. So
I doubt
you
it.
never
Like
know.
if she
Yeah,
really planned on doing that, then she could just go through the wait of get on the wait list for the sperm bank.
right. So I mean, I don't know. It seems to me like she's doing it the ghetto way, just getting a dude and just going at it. And see
Exactly,
what happens.
exactly. And if she does the get away, then you can, you can get over on that. You can, a guy could at least, just walk around clip like, hey,
Yeah, I mean that would be smart for the guy, so he can get what he want, even though she's not really getting what she wants. But yeah, I get you. I get the drift.
yeah.
But thank you so much, Dane C, for another $2 super chat. I appreciate the love and support. He says they see Kendra's show as their 50 minutes of fame. What do you say about that, GC? Do you agree with that? Do you
I would
think it's
agree.
clout?
Okay, I would agree if this was the only way they could get fame. But with social media, every chick with tits is famous.
Yeah.
Especially the ones with a reasonably slim waist, and especially if she's light skinned.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
light skinned. Yeah, especially if that's the case.
yeah, and she knows she looked good. Like you said, she knew what she was doing coming up there with that sports bra on, cleavage all out. Even though she act like, oh, I'm sorry, Kendra. She knew what she was doing. But yeah, I do think part of it is for clout. Like, I do think she might be serious about this because she is
Uh-huh.
in a same sex relationship, so she may be serious. But at the same time, there is a clout factor involved. So.
Well, I mean, there's other ways to go about it if that's not the case. There's, you don't really need this amount of exposure to find a sperm donor, a sperm
Mhm.
donor. Now, I mean, if she's on here asking for like 160 IQ or something like that, then yeah, you would need like a wide net. And we'll get into that. I know Kendra G does, where she says what qualities are you looking for. I mean, so if she's looking for like extremely rare qualities, then yeah. But I doubt people with 160 IQ, because I don't have one. I don't have, my IQ isn't 160, but I doubt people like that are watching the Kendra G show. So
Right. I agree. I mean, who knows? Only she knows what's going on in her head, but I do believe that she is coming on to find a sperm donor for some reason. It just sounds believable. Because, people come on Kendra with the craziest requests. So,
yeah, they do.
all right, too cool for school. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. We appreciate you. He says, y'all, keep up this good work. GC, what's up, my guy?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Appreciate you.
Salute to you.
Appreciate your support.
Peace. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. All right, so let's get back into the video. Fair use, guys.
Baby, like being petty, drama, all of that. Yeah, no.
Well, it's a surrogacy process. Yours is a little different, but you obviously will have to have paperwork. But now I want you to, and me living in California now, surrogacy is a very, we're going to do yoga, and then I'm going to meet my surrogate. Like, it's very common in California. Not common around the world, though. And I do want you to respond to this, because people will say, you're trying to create a baby without a father. And that's wrong. And that will be something that I will definitely see in the comments. So what do you say to people that would feel like it's unfair to intentionally create a child that's not going to have a father?
I mean, I feel like I have a lot of men in my life that could be father like roles to my
Oh,
child.
God.
I feel like they don't necessarily need.
Yes, GC.
No, because so she's like, I feel that there are enough cleanup men circling around my vagina to where I don't need a father.
That is insane to even say that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And I do dislike that way of thinking. And it means that they are entitled to
Yeah.
um, a bit of your masculinity. And they also feel that they can piecemeal fatherhood. It's
Mhm.
very similar to the woman in the first skit where she was piecemealing a relationship, getting aspects of a relationship from 3 different guys.
Right.
She's getting aspects of fatherhood from, as many other guys as she can. And of course, this is regulated by her.
And
Yeah, this is all bad.
it's crazy, right?
Right, it is.
And she's a beautiful woman and she knows it. So she's just like trying to use that to her advantage to get what she wants.
Now, I'm not going to call her beautiful. I will call her exotic.
Okay, exotic. That's a good word.
Because she, and don't get me wrong, I'm not kicking her out of my bed or anything, but I'd call her exotic more than beautiful.
She looks Blasian.
I don't know what the hell she is, which makes her exotic.
Blasian.
It's mystery. It's mystery meat that you got to taste in order to find out what it is. That's what exotic is. She is racially ambiguous, is what she is.
Yeah, she's definitely not 100% black. She looks a little Blasian in there. I definitely see like an Asian mom. Yeah, I agree. All right, so fair use, guys.
Need a father, because that's just like a lot of I'm not even about to comfort half the people, but a lot of women who come on your show, they're like, oh, I have a baby daddy, but they don't have to worry about him because he ain't around. At least, it's still going to be a 2-parent household. They're still going to be showered in love. So I could really care less about anybody who says that it's selfish or not a good thing to bring a child in this world without a father, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are there any attributes you desire for your sperm donor?
Yes. Okay. So
all right,
I just want them to be attractive.
No.
Okay.
Like I need to know medical history, like no diseases or mental illnesses. They have to have be like a certain height. I don't want them to be too short because I'm kind of short, and then it's like my genes and their genes. Yeah, if I could choose how my child comes out, because I want a boy, to be honest, and apparently every woman wants a tall man, so I want to give him a good shot at life, So he has to be kind of.
You want to create the tall, dark, handsome man that every woman is asking for.
Okay, pause.
If I had the ability to create my child, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is her way of saying F you, Obsidian.
No. What?
No kid for you. No kid for you.
I'm so done with you.
Well, no, I mean, isn't that, like she seemed like she would take up some Kevin Samuels / ARC sperm. Rest in peace, both of them.
Rest in peace.
But, well, depending on if KS's illness was, like a history of it, or actually if that's something that showed up in his medical, yeah, she probably wouldn't have took that. But now that I think about it, because he had the big C in college.
Oh yeah, she don't want that. Yeah. Definitely not.
So, however, maybe ARC, unless his conditions appear, because in your 50s is not natural.
Yeah, because they both passed away due to something. So yeah, I doubt it. I mean, as far as looks, tall and handsome, Yes, both of them. But like, I don't think their health was all that great, honestly.
Well, something was going on with both of them. Obviously, 50 is very young. 50s is very young,
Yes.
but moving that to a side for a second. Yeah, I'm not many guys because what she's offering is light skin Pasisi one time, and that is a lot just for a one and done light skin Pasisi. You know, like it's no whips and chains. It's no I'm gonna make your fantasy happen or something like that. It's just this is what you get, but you got to go down and give me a copy of your medical history. It's like, oh crap, no, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's kind of like if somebody, you know, if you offer somebody a ride to wherever, and then they say, I want to see your driving record. Now you know that there's nothing really on your there's nothing really on my driving record that's bad, but I just don't want to go through the hassle of doing that because I'm doing something for you, and that's what she seems to forget. She's doing something, or he's doing something for her. That's where she's confused about the situation because she's making demands. She's a beggar and a chooser. That's the words I was looking for. She's a beggar and a chooser. She's begging
Yeah.
for my sperm. And like, yeah, but I'll give you some head. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. I am giving you life. I am seeding your soil. I am and you want, like, you know, my medical history? I don't even know what's in my medical history. Like, no, I'll be honest. I don't know. Like, for all I know, when I was a kid, I got, like, you know, the cooties. And
Yeah.
you know, like the doctor told me, but I forgot that I had the cooties since I was 6, and you know, and it's hereditary cooties. My daddy had it, and my kid had it too. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But your ass ain't gonna know because I'm not gonna print out my medical history for you.
But what if she demands it? She's like, okay, no
How
history.
could she
no-
demand it? What, she got a gun or something? Like, all she could do is take away her light skinned Pasisi. And there is other light skinned Pasisi out there that you don't have to get pregnant. And if you can't find that, then you just jack off. It's better than going through the red tape that's surrounding her with JJ.
I guess. I mean, you know, she's not gonna settle though. She's gonna take what she's asking for, like her requirements. Like if you come along
I
and you don't
understand,
want to
but what is
cooperate
she?
and you don't want to give your medical records, then she's probably like, nah, I'm good. Like you can go over
I
there.
understand.
I'll get.
I understand, Melody, but what is she offering? Like, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you ask for something like that, you should offer something more than Pasisi. I'll give you an example, right? When I was 20 years old, a Filipino friend of mine said to me that he has somebody in his family that is looking for a husband, and she is willing to pay 50. I don't remember if he said 15 or 50, but I think he said 50. 50K for somebody to marry for 3 years so they can get that card, so they can get that good card and be here as a freeborn woman, or not freeborn, but you know, be a citizen.
Yeah.
So the thing is that, and I never seen the chick, you know, and I shouldn't assume because she's Filipino that she's attractive. I will assume that she's slim and she has long hair. Um, she didn't offer, or he didn't offer on her behalf, 3 years of Pasisi. He knew that wouldn't be enough because I'm not an idiot. You have to come with something substantial if you want something substantial. That is how they assume the substance of what they have between their legs is. That's what she assumes. She's not saying, "Where's the money? Where's the money? Give me some money. Some money." I should have took that deal. My thinking at the time was that I'd be married to somebody else by then anyway, and of course I didn't. So I should have took the money. I should have took that money. Give me some money. Give me what are you offering? Give me, what light skin persistent? Give me some money. Give me some money. Give me some goddamn money. Money. Give me it. Like that's yeah.
I have a cousin. She married an African guy for the money,
Yeah.
and she tried to get along with them because they were married. She tried the whole wife marriage thing, but it just didn't work out. She was like, we're together. We might as well try this for real. It didn't work out. Like, not at all.
Yeah, it's funny because a friend of mine at the place I used to work at from Nepal, he asked the same thing because he was here on an H-1B. For those of you who don't know, an H-1B is like a special type of work visa where you can stay as long as you work in a specialized field. The moment you're not working in that specialized field, your ass is back where you came. And in his case, it was Nepal.
Damn.
Right? So, and his thing, and the stereotype is true. Nepal is very similar culturally to India. The stereotype is true in the sense that a lot of them, because of their culture back home, have a very difficult time talking to women, particularly white women, but just American women in general. They're not used to women being so assertive, direct, and they're just not used to it. And he would literally freeze up. He would literally freeze up. He seen my cousin's friend one day, and he just like froze. I was like, "Hey," I'm not gonna say his name, but I was like, "Hey, this is such and such," and he just like looked there like a deer in headlights, and then when they left, I was like, "What was up with that?" He's like, "Oh my gosh, she's very beautiful." This is a black chick too, dark skin black chick. It's like, "Oh my gosh, she's very beautiful. She's very, very beautiful." I was like, "Oh, well, that's you should have said something when she was standing there. You want me to ask about you or something?" And he was like, yes, could you please? So he was very new to this country. Anyway, long story short, he he's a high earning brother, high value man. And he was like, "Yeah, if you know anybody, tell them, that I'm looking for a wife," right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Okay, bet." Now, of course, I didn't ask her for that because I think she made more money than him, so there wouldn't be any motivation for her. I asked some of the brokest, couch sleepiest, food stamp usingest females that I know in my circle. Honestly, he didn't say an amount, but it has to be like 50 to 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like this chick could really use some bread. And they all said no. It's about 3 of them. And they all said no.
Wow.
So I'm thinking like, okay. And they said no without even knowing the amount. Just the whole concept was like hell no.
No,
So
I feel it because I wouldn't marry nobody for money.
well, you're not broke as they were though.
Yeah.
So but no, I get it. So, a lot of it's hard to find somebody. I don't know if you ever did, but it's hard to find somebody that's willing to do that. Just like it's hard to find somebody that's willing to do this. But at least he had the decency to offer some money. And at least that Filipino family had the decency to offer some money.
Yeah. Oh my God, GC. Hey, fair use.
So I put him in the position of winning out here, to be honest. So, yeah.
Well, winning by there's a lot of men who are winning who are not tall, dark, and handsome.
That is true. But I think with my genes,
Oh, wait,
like
pause it.
I'm very
Oh, you
intelligent.
get in
I'm
there?
driven.
Why does she say dark?
I don't know. That
Did
was
the other chick say dark, or did Kendra just say, there
I,
are guys who aren't winning, that are tall, dark, and handsome?
I honestly think that I think Kendra said it. I didn't hear her mention dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear her
So,
mention that
so
at
yeah,
all.
there is a connection. Now, answer me this: do you know of any like losing tall, dark, and handsome? Like, I don't see like tall, dark, handsome. Now, I'm not a judge of handsome, but I don't see many like Idris Elba's holding up "Will Work for Food" sign.
I don't see Idris Albas, but I do see like cute, tall, dark, and handsome hood dudes. So you do have the Pookies and Ray Rays who are also tall, dark, and handsome. So I mean,
But aren't they winning like
no, they're
in
not.
by their definition?
By their definition, yes, but like they're not educated. They're Pookie and Ray Rays. They're corner dudes. So no, I don't think she would want that for her son or daughter.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, no. So
Okay.
all right, let me continue. Fair use.
And I'm loyal. Like all of the qualities that I know I have
Loyalty is
within
not
my
genetic.
genes. And then the things that I feel like a man should have or not should have. But
What you say, GC?
I said loyalty is not genetic.
It's really not. So that
Like,
was funny.
yeah, I'm loyal. That's not a genetic thing. Like, so I see. Here's the thing. I hate it when people like to play Frankenstein with sperm and egg, with
Mhm.
penis and vagina. I really do. I hate when people say stuff like, oh, I'm smart, he's handsome, so our kids will be smart and handsome. Like, but what if he gets your looks and his IQ?
That's what I'm saying. Like I know smart people who had an autistic baby that wasn't that, I hate to say, but wasn't like, that intelligent like them. You can have anything. Like genetics are weird how they work. You can be two dark skinned people and have a real light skinned baby with blue eyes. So genetic is a funny genetic it people what am I trying to say? The genetics are funny. That's what I'm trying to say. The genetics are funny. So you
That
can't
being
really
said, I will say that I was leery of a woman back in the day whose family had the big C, but
wow.
it was all throughout. It was like, it wasn't just her mom, it was a couple of other female family members too.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know how she's doing now, because we was very young when this. But I was like, "Ooh, do I really want to introduce that to my bloodline?" Like, so sometimes that is that is a take back, but yeah,
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for some people.
yeah,
I also have the big C in my family too. That don't mean I'm gonna get it or my child is gonna get it, but it is that chance that they can get it. But also, there's bloodlines that don't have the big C, but the baby can come out with it. So, like
yeah.
I
It
said,
could come.
you
It
never
could
know.
come at any time. Yeah.
Yeah, so you never know. You know. All right, guys, fair use. Let's get back into it.
good qualities that women look for in men, to like, I guess, scout those out, and then it'd be like the perfect person.
Some people are saying sperm bank. What you guys? Okay, let me ask you this first. Do you want to be an African American man?
Honestly, there's no preference.
Oh, okay. Well, now with
Yeah.
that being said, yes, sperm bank would be the appropriate location. I was going to
Yeah,
say
I
there's
agree.
not a lot of African American sperm in sperm bank.
Yeah, that's a well-known fact. There's not a lot of African American sperm. So
Yeah.
it would make more sense if she just wanted African American sperm, but she's like she's open to anything. So to me it sounds like she just wants some penis. That's what it sounds like, but I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think that a lot of women psychologically just want to go through the natural process.
Mhm. Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm.
banks. That's a known thing if you did research. But you're open to all ethnicities. So before I ask you about sperm bank, what about the men in your world? Have you asked men in your world that you know to help you along this journey?
Like, use their sperm?
Yeah, because you're looking for a sperm donor, correct? Oh, wait, there's 3 questions. Let me go to this first question.
Okay.
If you're going to have sex, so it's not IVF.
Essentially, yeah, maybe.
Okay,
yeah.
so it has to be a person that you're willing to have sex with.
Exactly, yeah.
See, pause it.
Okay. Okay, so I was going to say, do you have any gay?
And that's the thing that's wrong here. Sex is the payment. Sex is the payment. Because at a sperm bank, you actually got to pay. She wants to pay somebody in a sexual encounter.
Absolutely.
Or
She don't
their
want to
sperm.
spend money. Exactly, GC. She might not even have the money. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to give them sex.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. Yes, Stoic, it is wild. Like, I thought it was wild when I first saw it too. Like, is she serious?
Well, I mean, the appraise factor is what's disturbing. Because what she's doing is she's appraising her vajayjay as worthy of, my sperm.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sexual encounter with me is worth the process and the paperwork and stuff that you got to go through. It's worth it for this light-skinned pussy.
Right. What makes her so special? Like, you can go get that anywhere. Especially if you're not gonna. Oh, Killer was telling me take it off the screen. Why, you can't see? I'll take it off the screen. If it's distracting, they want me to take off the super chat.
No, you put $20 on it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If y'all want me to take that off the screen, why don't y'all make some colors in here? That way I can take it off and keep reading it. If y'all really want me to take it off the screen. Let me go ahead and take it off. It's all right. All right, what were we saying, GC?
So there's a movie. I think I played on movie night one time called She Hates Me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the guy that played Falcon on Avengers? Captain America, Anthony Mackie.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, he played, one of these, jawline type genetically, gifted, high IQ, Ivy League type brothers, right? And and he came across some hard times. Yeah, thank you, Anthony Mackie. Thank you. She Hates Me is the name of the movie.
Didn't you put that on
Yeah, we played on movie night.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And Kerry Washington was in it. And Kerry Washington, she's second only to Megan Good as far as like lips go and eyes and lips. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a very close second. I remember back those days, Kerry Washington had it going on. She still do, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Kerry Washington was his chick. And she was his ex rather. So she comes out of nowhere and she's like, listen, I like women and we want a baby. And, and he was like, nah. But then she had to pull out some bread. She had to pull out she didn't use head. She used bread. She's like, listen, I am not going to give you the same pussy that you had years back. I am going to offer you something of substance. So she and her friend, who was the chick that played on Next Friday, the second Friday, the one who was pretending to be Mexican across the street.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
So it was the two of them, and they didn't offer okay, in exchange for a threesome experience, we get 2 babies. He was like, no, I want some money. Give me some money. Give me that money. So he took the money and, he made his donation, so to speak, physically. And then they came back with a whole crew of other chicks, wanting the same deal. And it was $10,000 a pop. You didn't understand that. All right, hold on. It was 10,000 a pop, and that's how you get down. You don't just come with an open pussy talking about give me some sperm.
That's not how you do it.
Exactly.
Oh my God, GC. These people are so entitled.
Exactly. And she's nowhere near as hot as Kerry Washington.
Nowhere near. Or Megan Good at that. So I agree.
Oh,
with
Mel
you.
say that's a different chick. It looked like her. My bad. So it's a different chick.
Oh, okay. So that's not the same one. Gotcha. All right, fair use, guys.
Guy friends that will be willing to contribute, but you want to have sex, so that wouldn't work. What about the sperm bank? You do not want to go that route?
Honestly, no, I don't know. Like, I feel like with the sperm bank, I don't know much about it, to be honest. I would need to do research before I completely cancel it out. But with the sperm bank, it's so impersonable. You just go. I don't know how it works, but in my head, it's you go.
What's impersonable?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if that is a word. It could be a word that I haven't heard before.
Too expensive, Stoic said? Is that what it means?
No. I think she means impersonal. But yeah, I think she meant that, Stoic. I think she meant impersonable. I mean, impersonal.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Like, what is she trying to say?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's.
All right. There he is, guys.
You choose the sperm, they inseminate you, and then you're pregnant versus, like, I don't know. I'm an energy person, and so I don't know. That person could be energy off. I know they do background checks, but I'm just like, I gotta have that person in my presence to really feel like, okay, this is gonna be good because I'm such an energy person.
Are there any deal breakers for the sperm donor that we're searching for tonight?
Yes. So, like, I guess, like, no alcoholics, no drug addicts, no, like, women abusers.
Damn
they have
it.
to be tall, so they can't be short.
Woman, okay,
that's pretty much it. A lot of it's more of like who they.
No. I was just saying. Like, she had me until she had the abuser. I don't know what you would call abuse, but do I like to bite and smack ass? Yes, I do. Like, I do. Legally.
So you guys wouldn't get along.
Especially light skin. Yeah, I like it because I can see my teeth mark and handprint better. So yeah. Yeah.
You like
oh, you're an abuser, and somehow that's genetic. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how that's genetic, but anyway.
Like, oh, you pulled my hair. You abuser.
Makes no sense.
They are their character, less about like their status, their class, because that really doesn't matter at that point.
So you kind of want the Nick Cannon plan, but not really, because Nick Cannon's involved in all his kids' lives.
Well, I don't want as many kids as Nick Cannon has. So
well, you also don't want this father that helps you create this child to be involved, or is that up for negotiation?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, if Nick Cannon wanted to, I personally wouldn't do it just because he has really bad stigma. But I mean,
well, no, Nick Cannon clearly is a father. Well, in the best way he can be. He's not just creating babies and not having any attachment. So just going back to your request, could this man have a relationship with the child, or you're making it clear the man will not have a relationship with the child?
Just to be on the safe side, like, let's just say no.
That's safe.
Why is it being on the safe side?
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's interesting, because if you can lay down and make a baby with this guy and get to know this guy and have conversations with this guy, why is it safe that his baby don't know him? Like, wouldn't you want the father around?
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot. this girlfriend is the father, kind of like the Brat and Judy, where this is weird because the Brat is the mother and Judy is the father, even though it's like opposite. Like the Brat is the male. What do you call it? Appearing? How do you say it? Male.
Yeah, the masculine appearing. Yeah, masculine presenting.
Masculine presenting. Thank you. I couldn't get that out. Whereas Judy is the feminine one, but it's weird that Judy is the father and the Brat is the mother because she carried her. So this is definitely weird.
It is.
And the baby is going to be confused growing up. I hate to say, but that's really confusing. Like, where's my daddy? Especially if it's a boy. Because she said she want a boy. She want to raise a boy. But how are two women going to raise a man? Like, don't you need your father to raise a man?
Agreed.
No sense.
You have it. All right. So if you are a man who wants to have sex with her to get her pregnant, but then walk away and have no involvement, here's your girl. I guess, does this matter to you if he's in Dallas or not?
No, it doesn't matter. It can be anywhere.
How can he reach out to you?
You can reach out to my IG, the Lexi Montalvo. I look kind of bummy. It really doesn't matter because you're not going to be dating me, but I am kind of like a little baddie. So just check it out. DM me. My page is private, so just request, and then I guess I'll filter through there.
And there you have it. Some are saying turkey baster. Would you be open to the turkey baster, or would you rather the physical?
Not turkey baster. I can't stand him.
Activity of sex.
I'd be open, but what I don't want to do is I've heard that.
Pause it. Go back like 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Let's do here. Let's go. Let's go here.
Okay, now play it slow and be ready on the pause because there's something I want to show everybody.
Slow? Is it the settings?
No. Just play it, but be ready to pause it like at a drop of a hat.
Oh, okay. Let me know when.
Okay.
You can reach out to my IG, the Lexi Montalvo. I look kind of bummy. It really doesn't matter because you're not going to be dating me, but I am kind of like a little baddie. So just check it out. DM me. My page is private, so just request, and then I guess I'll filter through there.
Right there. Okay. All right. Fellas, notice what she's doing here. This right here, where her hands are together and her biceps is on the side of her titties.
Oh, I see. She's pushing them together.
That's her. Huh?
She's pushing them together?
She's pushing them together, exactly. While giving her Instagram and all that stuff, she's like, okay, and trying to make it look casual. She's trying to make it look casual. Like, yeah, so this is my Instagram and, I'm not going to pay you, but here's my titties pushed together. I'm pushing them together for you a little bit. I know I look bummy. Here's my titties pushed together. And there you go. There you go. Boobies. There you go.
That's all they see are boobies. Absolutely. Agree. Yeah. Advertising, exactly, Stoic. I see it. Exactly the connector. She wants the D, but she don't want to say it because of her girlfriend. So I absolutely agree with that. All right, guys.
And there you have it. Some are saying turkey baster. Would you be open to the turkey baster, or would you rather the physical activity of sex?
I'd be open, but what I don't want to do is I've heard that has like a lot of like a low success rate. So I wouldn't want to have to go through that experience multiple times. So yeah.
And all ethnicities are welcome, not just.
So she don't want to go through that multiple times, but she'd rather take the D multiple times? Okay. That's funny.
Good point. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like that's an experience. A turkey baster is an experience that I don't want to have to go through over and over again.
But I'd rather take the D over and over.
Exactly.
Right. Hilarious.
Just black men.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, and the age range. Let's be clear about the age range too. So they need to be, I say like late 30s, so around like 37, to maybe 50, around that age. I don't want any childish, even though you can be older and childish.
What type of man in that age would do something like that's something that you do when you're very young and you're just looking to get laid and you're not really aware of the consequences, or
She's
when you're about to die, like like you're 79 years old and the doctor gives you like 3 seconds to live, like you spend that 3 seconds inside her to put your seed somewhere before the tree gets cut off. Like that's what what guy between, essentially she's saying in his 40s, what guy in his 40s would do that?
You wouldn't do that, GC?
No, I wouldn't. Like,
I'm kidding.
not even for a substantial amount of money. Like, would I do the green card thing for a substantial amount of money? More than 50K? Yes. Would I do this? No.
Yeah, no. That's pushing it. Like, and not be able to see your legacy. That's your legacy. That's your baby. I can see if you did put your sperm in the sperm bank, then you don't have to see the mother or anything. You don't have to see anything. But if you're spending time with this woman, you know what I mean, taking care of her through her pregnancy, getting to know her, but then when she have the baby is peace, nah.
So Dane
That's
says
crazy.
something interesting. Dane says 20 plus 20 sperm is healthier than 50. No, it's not like eggs, because most sperm is somewhere in the vicinity of 6 weeks old. That's how long it takes to, like the sperm that comes out of my dick the next time I have sex or masturbate is new. It wasn't sitting in me for, the last 40 plus years of my life. Now, a woman's eggs, those eggs been sitting in them ovaries her whole damn life. These are the same eggs. So sperm is new. It'll be the new stuff.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just unrealistic. You're right, Stoic.
Now, Mel says there's a lot of guys that, yeah, I know, but how many of those guys are you? Like, how many of those guys are gonna go through like a medical history? Like, are these guys gonna like present a medical history to her? Like, and hit it raw? Like, yeah, that's the difficulties. And then she's measuring dudes, And I really think because she said that she wants a certain height of a guy and she wants a boy, I really think that she really want to just measure the dude's dick.
What?
Remember when she said that she wants him to have, advantages?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, like with
Mhm.
height, she wants a son that's appealing to women. She wants to measure his dick. She wants to see if he has a good sized dick. And I think that that's what she meant when she was like, "Oh no, I can't accept the sperm bank because the energy." No, it's not the energy; it's the penis size.
Mm.
You would like to see if he has a healthy sized penis.
The crazy
I'm not
part
gonna
is,
say that, but yeah, I think that that's what you want. I think that you want your son to have like a reasonable size penis.
I think the crazy part is she wants the opposite of you. Like you said, you want to have a beautiful daughter who men are gonna be after.
I do want a beautiful daughter. What I said was,
Okay.
I don't want her to have big. Okay, because I remember a conversation we had, and we were talking about implants. We were talking about titty implants in particular, and I was saying that if a woman is pretty, and she has implants and stuff, I don't mind it because what does that mean? I mean, it means that she don't have the genetics to have big ass titties. If my daughter didn't have big ass titties, that wouldn't be the end of the world, for me, because my daughter could get in when she's mature enough to handle the attention that comes with big titties. So I'm saying stuff like that. But do I want my daughter to be beautiful? Absolutely. Absolutely. I do want my daughter to be beautiful. Oh, and another thing I said was that I wouldn't impregnate a Filipina when I was there, when I was in the Philippines.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, and that's because I know that my daughter would be exceptionally beautiful, and I wouldn't be there to protect and defend her from all the crazy crap that goes on there without my protection. She'd basically be too hot for the Philippines, as all half black and Filipino little girls are.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I did say a lot on that, but do I want an ugly daughter? No, fuck no. I don't want
I
to have
thought
to.
that's what you meant, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I misunderstood what you were saying.
No, by no stretch of the imagination, do I want something like that. Like, I mean, you know, you did, and it's not your failure, but you know, it's awkward. You know, it's awkward, fellas. Help me out if you know what I mean. If you worry about the day that your daughter asks you to the prom, oh, 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 gut punch,
Oh my god.
gut punch.
Oh my god.
Like
I know
that
a lot
was,
of little girls who ask their dad to prom and to dances and stuff. I don't see anything wrong with that.
it's everything wrong with it.
Oh wow.
It is everything wrong with it. It is everything wrong with it. And I just don't want it to be my daughter. I want my daughter to be one of the 12 chicks that shot down Obsidian. That's what I want. Like,
You're a mess, GC.
that's what I want for my daughter. I want her to shoot down 12 Obsidians and then go with the jawline nigga of her choosing. Like, that's what I want. But no, she asked me, I'm like, oh crap, this happened. This happened.
Real quick.
This is my life.
Okay.
This is my life. That's the feeling. That is the feeling that I would have.
Right. Real quick, Killer Swag. I don't know. Why am I ignoring your chat? I see you. Did you write this in my chat or your chat? Let me know. Let me know, because I don't know if I can see your chat or not.
Well, I'm scrolling up. The last one I said is exactly Stefan. The last one I see that he sent.
Yeah, I'm not sure if those people are in my chat or his, because we're simulcasting, but
Oh,
yeah, he said, okay, never mind. Okay, so I guess I could see your chat then. Because if you're typing in your chat, that means I can see your chat. He said, carry on. All right, cool. I see you. I see you.
so somebody said I want my daughter to marry a monk. I want my daughter to marry Steph Curry.
Ah, gotcha. Who else would you want your daughter to marry?
Let's see. I don't know much about his personal life. Well, he's a
Russell?
short dude. Yeah, like Russell. Yeah, maybe something like Russell. A little less religious, but I wouldn't say no if she married somebody like Russell. I mean, you know, who else? Who else is like a? Oh, Michael B.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah,
The one that Lori Harvey couldn't keep.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I would like to think that my daughter would have the wherewithal to embrace a Michael B. type.
Right. What
Um,
about a Jay-Z, like Jay-Z and Beyonce? Or is he too funny looking for her?
Well, I mean, looks aside, Jay-Z, he did start off his career like former drug dealer and all that stuff. Um, and it does seem like it's complicated. Like he's a complicated person, in the sense that he cheats and stuff like that. So, um, nah, probably not Jay-Z.
Sounds like a no to me.
Yeah, because he sensationalizes a lifestyle that's so.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
yeah, I'd probably go that route, but definitely Steph. Steph, the height, the fact that he's disciplined more than he is talented, um, which is something that he can instill in a grandson. Um, and not saying that he's not talented. I'm saying that his journey was a long one. He didn't start off just like I'm just a natural free thrower. You know,
Right.
he kind of just, he worked into it. He stayed at it and really just made his mark. So, and he's a good guy. My grandma loves him. So,
Oh, your grandmother loves him.
well, she just loves him as a person. Um, I mean, she's of course a Warriors fan too. She's in Oakland. Um,
Right.
but she loves him as a person. She likes the whole good Christian boy thing that he has going on for him, and the good Christian family thing that he has going.
Of course. That makes sense why your grandma would like him.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, what Classy say? Classy said something. He said, or she may have breast seed will be the reason she would get breast implants. Opposite of your tick bitty analogy. I think that's to you, GC.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm talking about ones who get it for cosmetic purposes.
Right.
Of course, if she's replacing the breast that she lost to cancer, I'm not going to say, ew, no. But no, what I was saying before about women who do it for cosmetic reasons, I don't really hold that against them, especially if they're nice, especially if I like them. I definitely don't hold that against them. I strongly suspect that Megan Good did, and I like hers. I don't really hold it against a woman. The worst thing that happened, let's just say Megan Good and I, the worst case scenario is that the child looks like in the face a cross between Megan Good and I, and with no titties, and I'm okay with having a flat-chested daughter. I really am.
I'm sure, GC.
If she, especially if she looked like, I wouldn't mind having a daughter that looked like Megan Good in the face. She was cute as hell. And Friday, and then Eve's Bayou,
It sounds to me like you just want your daughter to be cute, not bad.
I want her to have pretty privilege.
Right. You want her not to be bad with the curves, the flat stomach, small waist, big breast, big
Well, I want the
booty.
flat stomach. I want the flat stomach.
Okay.
But I mean, let's face it. Like, okay, so when a woman's endowments, when a woman's goodie, her cakes, exceeds her face, then it becomes distracting. And yeah, guys sexualize her first. But when they maintain that, girl next door ish, type. Okay, Kelly Stamps, for example. Kelly Stamps isn't like, just yeah, she got them done, but she's not. When you see her, you're not thinking the cakes. You're not thinking like, oh dang, like, I mean, and I tell you what I feel when I see certain chicks, like, oh damn, I like to bite her ass, or I like to put it in her hair and eat it. Like, so when I see a chick, I know exactly what the fuck I want to, or what the heck I want to do with her. And some chicks just have that whole, I want to watch her feed my kids mush carrots. Like, so yeah, if my daughter gave off that vibe, I wouldn't say no.
Right.
Pretty
Gotcha.
privilege is not getting slutted out. It's pretty privilege is not necessarily getting slutted out. Pretty is the privilege that you get from those who want to slut you out. It's not necessarily getting slutted out. It's not.
That makes sense. All right, various guys.
I just don't want anybody my age or even close to my age.
I'm really sitting here trying to see. I think because I've heard so much on the show in 3 years. I think you are the first. I had a woman who was a lesbian who was pregnant via a sperm donor, looking for her girlfriend while she was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
That's the closest to this story. But you're the first time that ever came on that's in a relationship with a woman who just ultimately just wants the guy to get her pregnant, and ultimately just wants a sperm donor. So,
yep,
you're the first out of 3 years. I don't think any woman has ever.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know.
I mean, for me,
oh my God,
it's hard
Pause
to
it.
vote at this moment because
Go back 10 seconds.
Okay.
pregnant via a sperm donor, looking for her girlfriend while she was pregnant.
Oh wow.
That's the closest to this story. But you're the first time that ever came on that's in a relationship with a woman who just ultimately just wants the guy to get her pregnant, and well, ultimately just wants a sperm donor. So
Yep.
you're the first out of 3 years. I don't think any woman has ever.
I don't know if that's
All
a
right,
good
pause it,
thing
pause it,
or a
pause it.
bad thing.
You see that?
Yeah, with her pushing her breast up. I see it. Is that
She's
what you're
moving
talking
her
about?
shoulders back. So she's putting her arms, she's grabbing her own ass. Let's be clear. She's groping herself, right? She's grabbing her own butt right now. She's grabbing her butt right now. That gives her an excuse to pull her shoulders back to in-breasting the breast. I'm going to tell y'all what she's doing right now. Right now, what she's doing is she is looking at her own titties in the computer screen. She's barely listening to Kendra. She is looking at her own titties in the computer screen, thinking about what her titties look like, and every now and again she's posing them. She's grabbing her ass, or she's pushing them together with her. Look at Kendra's face. Or y'all see this?
She think it's hilarious. Look at her. Yeah, exactly, Mel. She's advertising again. She advertised the whole video, those movies. I see it.
Classy said the Donald Glover type. Yeah, I wouldn't mind her getting with like a artsy type dude. Even if she gets with him while broke. Even if she's young and she gets with Donald Glover before he became Childish Gambino, and all that good stuff. In his theater days. I wouldn't mind that. A decent dude.
Right.
But yeah, she's look. Y'all get a good look? Because that's what she wants. Y'all get a good look?
Y'all see that? Did she even do Kendra Cam yet?
I don't even think she's going. She got them all in there. Like, what she needed Kendra Cam at this point for? Kendra probably forgot.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what her butt looked like. Let's see if she do a spin.
I am curious. Yeah.
We see the breast, but what do the rest of her body look like? All right, fair use.
I mean, for me, it's hard to woke me at this moment because I have heard it all. Like, like that's why I can have conversations and not be flinched by information. Oh, you have 8 kids. Okay, 8 kids. Oh, okay. 5 men. Okay, 5 men. What are you looking for? Like that to me is normal. I know it's not normal, but it's normal. I hear it every day. So let's see how this works for you. Like, you're an attractive girl. You really are. Let's see how this. Oh, they said, is your girlfriend on board for this? And where is she at?
My girlfriend, actually, she's out of town right now. She bought a house. They're flipping a house in Arizona right now. So she's not here physically, but she kind of knows that I've been trying to get on your show for a while now. And I'm telling her, like, I'm going to get on Kendra and I'm going to ask about this. So don't be surprised when you see it on the internet. So she kind of doesn't know right at this moment what's going on, but she's going to find out. So.
Oh, she's going to find out. Now, one thing she's going to do is find.
She's going to find out.
She's going to see it. Listen, sweetheart. She looking for y'all baby daddy. No. Not baby.
The crazy part is the girlfriend don't know. How does she know her girlfriend is okay with this if she didn't even talk to her about this?
Yeah. Well, they probably had words about it, but she didn't tell her that she was going to be on Kendra Cam, with her titties out and stuff like that. But I think that she's probably just used to her behaving that way.
Yeah. She looks like one of those girls who want to have fun all the time. Like, she looks like the type that probably go to bars and clubs and strip clubs.
Yep.
She definitely want to have fun.
Yep.
Baby daddy. Your baby sperm creator.
Sperm daddy. Sperm daddy.
Yeah. All right. Well, you keep me posted how it goes, honey.
All right. Thank you, Kendra.
All right. Bye, baby.
Bye.
All right. And that is that. So, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Man, yeah, she's like people are saying in the chat room, she's definitely doing it for attention.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's nothing wrong with that. Everybody there is doing it for attention, one way or another. Um, Mel was saying some stuff like, she could just do gangbangs and stuff like that. Yeah, but she don't really get the attention that way, you know. Um, and yeah, so she would basically have to get a lineup of dudes and then say everybody that's 6 foot, get out. Everybody that's under 37, get out. Everybody that's over 50, get out. Like,
Exactly.
you know,
Ridiculous.
so everybody that has a history of medical problems, get out.
Exactly. Did you say everybody who's short get out?
Yeah, everybody that's short, get out.
Ridiculous. I feel
So-
sorry for her. Like she don't know what she wants. She's literally confused. And that's the thing about bisexual women. They don't know what they want. And she's obviously bisexual. So she's just like, do I want the penis? Do I want the vagina? Or do I want both? So
Well, she wants the attention.
yes. Definitely do agree.
That's one thing for sure. She wants the attention.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's pull up the other video. Oh yeah, I took the other screen off, right? You don't see anything, do you?
Say that again. Oh, well, I got a show. I got a show in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we didn't do the topic.
That wasn't the topic video?
No. We talked about it. I told you I had 2 cringes and a short.
No, I thought that the short was the other one. All right, well, we got to do this quick. I gotta push the show back.
All right, let's do it quick. Push it back, cause yeah. Wait, hold on.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
My name's Queen.
Queen, where you calling from?
Florida.
How old are you?
37.
37.
Mm-hmm.
What you do for a living?
I work in finance operations.
Finance operations. You have any children?
2 kids, divorced.
Okay, you was married. How old are your kids?
6 and 11.
When did y'all get divorced?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. And your name is Queen?
My name is Kira, but I go by Queen.
Okay, call you Queen. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. You don't have to share, but do you want to share why you got divorced?
We were married for over 12 years, so got married young. You grow up and grow apart. We have no bad blood. We co-parent well. I live.
All right, pause it. This is that graduate to divorce thing that Tia Mowry was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
She asked, why'd you get divorced? She said, we've been married for 12 years.
She was done. She was tired of him.
But she's not unhappy with him. She's like, it's like, okay, the marriage is a temporary thing. And after 12 years, it's time for a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And we look for the next person to marry for 12 years. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. I can't stand women like that, but that's modern women.
Yeah.
My kids and him live in Boston. We kind of share. They come here half the year, and they're there half the year. So
it works for you.
That does not work for the kids.
I can't hear your voice when I.
It sure don't. But she ratchet. She gonna say whatever she wanna say on this show.
I said, so the divorce works for you.
yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so let's get into it. What kind of man you looking for now, baby?
I'm looking for my king. Queen needs her king, right?
Queen needs her king. All right. So, what are some of the qualities your king should have?
Got to be loyal, honest, open, adventurous, and just be willing to try something new. I'm trying to explore and live life to the fullest. I feel like I kind of missed my mark in life, being with someone so young and kind of focused on being a wife and a mom at a young age. I feel like I missed that part
Pause
in
it.
my life, and I want to just enjoy life with my next.
Mind if I say the F word?
Go ahead.
You're still a fucking mom.
Seriously.
So she's basically getting a divorce so she can be young again. So she could go back to her 20s because she felt like she missed out on her 20s being
Same
a
thing
wife
here.
and mother.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, I want to go back and relive those years. So I'm going to like get a divorce, and in the 6 months of the year that she's not actually parenting her kids, she's going to use that to be for the streets.
She is for the streets.
Which means
That's
that she's
obvious.
not really looking for a relationship. She just wants guys to want her, to make life fun. The dating process is fun to her.
Mm-hmm.
If she wanted to be in a relationship, she just, yeah, exactly. She just want to get out the house. She just want guys to take her out, and wine and dine her, while she offers the possibility of pussy, and in some cases, actually gives it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she wants. Yeah, but she don't want a relationship. All right.
I
Go for it.
agree.
Okay.
Spouse, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Would you get married again?
Absolutely.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
People who smoke cigarettes. I smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke blacks. I don't like the smell of it. So those people with baby mama drama. I mean, I do have an ex-husband. He's the father of my kids, but we don't have no drama. So if you have kids, I'm okay with that. But just make peace with that past. We can be good.
Okay, make peace with the past.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No, just be attractive. Meet my attractiveness. I don't really have a height, size, or weight requirement. I just be healthy and be in your own confidence. Like stand in your own truth. Because I feel confident in the way I look, and I want you to be the same.
Okay. And does he have to make a certain amount of money?
At least 60 or more. 60K or more. That's what I make, so I feel like just match me. We ain't gotta be rich, but we can get there, baby.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Queen.
Okay, hang on a second. Like I said, my bad, Kendra. I was cooking. Hold up, we're gonna put
What
y'all
you
in the
make?
kitchen.
Okay.
I made my tacos, but I was eating.
Oh, you said that.
But can y'all see me? Okay.
Okay, we see you, boo. I like you're in good shape.
All right, pause it.
So once Kendra's so tired, I actually am really tired today.
Okay, she don't have much booty.
Nah, she don't. She's kind of actually straight up and down with boobs. So she's
Yeah,
shaped
she
like
does
the
have
letter
boobs.
P.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's shaped like the letter P.
Yeah.
Straight up and down, just with boobies.
Mm-hmm.
A mess. I mean, she's not horrible. I've seen worse on here.
Agreed.
At least she has boobs and at least she's in shape. Not in shape, but at least she has a figure.
Yeah.
All right, so Queen, Florida, 37, finance operations, 2 kids, 6 and 11. So was your marriage or
Oh, she's 37?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And she don't look bad for 37 either, in my opinion.
So she divorced and went out looking to be for the streets again.
Mm-hmm.
At 37?
Well, look at Tia. How old was she when she went out for the streets?
No,
again?
Tia's in her 40s.
Yeah, she was in her 40s, exactly. Yeah, but
Okay.
she's 37, so.
But I mean,
Crazy.
Tia actually had her 20s. She's trying to do it twice.
I get what you're saying. Crazy.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Orally or sexually, because those are different things, Kendra. I'm just saying.
Well,
I I'm
I
sorry.
start the question off with you don't have to answer.
I know, but you know, I'm willing to answer either way. Because sexually, it's been a while. But if we talking about like when's the last time I had some head, we're talking about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I got a personal pussy eater. I'm sorry. Can I say that?
You can. But what do you mean you have personal vagina eaters?
I mean, he does what he comes to do, and then he goes home.
So you won't let him hit?
I mean, he comes home. He comes in the house to do what he needs to do.
But I'm saying is y'all have intercourse. All he does is
no intercourse, no sucking or fucking on my part. It's a strict arrangement. He comes to fill the void.
And he's fine with that.
Yes. We don't date. We're not in a relationship. And he knows that he's just kind of a placeholder until I find somebody that can fulfill all those needs. Right now, I'm not into
Pause it.
sex. So
Yes, I knew he was going to say something.
Well, yeah, I mean, so there exist guys who are like that. And yeah, this does seem like a mutually beneficial arrangement. Now, the problem is, for her and for her future mate or what have you, the definite problem is that he does that with a lot of women. Guys like that, they have a lot of women because they're offering a deal that they can't refuse. You know, that's a deal that women will take even if they're not interested in the guy. You know, so because of that, he's doing it a lot and it's bareback a lot. Now, the results of that is the STDs. You know, he gets one from one woman and, you know, transmit it to another regularly. Now, I mean, nothing major, you know, nothing that's incurable or anything like that, but, you know, she wouldn't know if she has it. So, yes, chances are she's going to burn somebody. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, because you just calling men over to lick your kitty. You don't, like you said, you don't know who else he had his tongue in. Not only that, but she could have had herpes and he could have came and gave it to her. It's just a mess.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's gross.
Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm just saying she might burn somebody in the near future.
Facts. She's just like a walking STD. But let's continue. Let's see what else crazy she gonna say. There he is.
For me, having sexual intercourse is a personal experience. But shit, Kendra, everybody likes good head. I'm just saying.
So why don't you? So and he knows in return you won't do it for him.
This is an arrangement that's been in place before he agrees to it. I'm not going to put anyone in a situation that they don't want to be in. So absolutely. And I got 3 in rotation. I'm not going to shade you, Kendra. But I only call on one every now and then. But there's 3 of them that I got in rotation. If one act up, I call the next one.
And then, so she says she got him in rotation. If one
so she has more than one?
Yeah, one act up, she calling the next one. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, she's really just a product of bad environment. You know, she's watching all the shows, the girls' trips and stuff like that, and you know, the whole YOLO thing, and she feels like she's missing out on something. So she divorces her husband. So she had like a traditional Brienne, Danica Marie type life. And she assumed that the streets was more exciting. So not only is she, you know, did she divorce her husband because she's curious about the streets, she divorced him so she can live the life that she thought was going to be oh so spectacular. I don't think that it is that spectacular for her. But I think that she's doing what she feels she's supposed to be doing. And her the modern definition of fun, the modern woman definition of fun.
Right. I don't know. I don't see nothing fun about being 37 years old with kids, having different men in rotation to go down on you. That don't sound fun at all.
Kids that you literally see half a year. Yeah.
Right. You don't even see your kids probably. So yeah, this is crazy. It's cringe. It's cringe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fair use.
They just give you head.
Yes. You know what? Just like this, PDSs is what I call them on the female spectrum. There are PPEs, personal
PDSs. What's the PDSs?
personal dick suckers.
There's a
Right.
whole world I don't know anything
Yes,
about. There's a whole world. Is that a hashtag? Do they have a Facebook page?
No. I mean, shit, I had a PPE before COVID happened and personal equipment was a thing. So
She has no shame. I had a PPE. She
Well,
called
no,
it
I mean, she just wants attention for it. This is obvious, like, I mean, she brought it up. Like, when was the last time, you had sex? And, well, do you mean sex or do you mean head? Like, come on, you really just want to make the separation.
And Kendra even tells people you don't have to answer it if you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
But she had the need. She needed the need. She wanted to answer
Yeah.
it. She wanted everybody to know.
Exactly. So, yeah, she's doing this part for attention. I mean, she wants to live that thought life.
Yeah, she for the streets.
this is more than 20 years ago almost. When I was 17 was my first PPE. So they around.
PPE is personal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Queen.
Yes.
Queen.
Yes. I know I'm gonna be a highlight. I know. Go ahead. It's okay.
That's how you know they're doing it for clout. They always say, "I know I'm gonna be a highlight."
Yeah,
like
they want to be highlights.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. So what do you want from me? Do you want a relationship?
I do. I think there is possibility because for me, I'm dating with intention for marriage, right? But when it comes to intimacy and being intimate, I'm not comfortable with doing that with just anybody. My PPEs are vetted. I go through a process with them.
How do you vet your PPEs? Do you watch them eat spaghetti? And if they're sloppy, do they not get a chance to move to the next round? Like, how do you vet a PPE?
Well, have you ever heard of the Mango Challenge?
That's like the grapefruit challenge from the movie Girlfriends. I mean, what's the name of
Yeah.
that movie with Tiffany Haddish?
Kind of like that, but yeah, yes and no. But
What's the Mango Challenge?
I mean, they got to be able to peel the skin and eat that fruit without damaging the skin. You know what I'm talking about? They got to peel it back.
Oh my gosh, she's trash.
Well, I mean, any woman who leads with queen, it's everything that follows is not going to be good.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree because queens don't act like that. Queens
Well, I mean,
have
a
kings.
woman who has to call herself queen, it's all bad from there.
Yeah,
All bad.
kind of sad. 37 with kids acting like this. That's
Mm-hmm.
she's a terrible role model for her kids.
Yep.
Whoops. Oh no, where was I?
You was about at 6.
By a woman, but nobody's looking for their piece to be protected by that same.
Where? 6?
So Quinn, you
Yeah, I
probably
think
will be
you're
a
right.
highlight. I'm gonna give you the chance to respond because you know the cousins. And
I'm sorry. It's your fault. You popped up in that middle of that shit. It's not my fault. I didn't mean to click on the button. I'm sorry, Kendra. You get the notifications while you doing stuff. For last time, so we gotta make sure the future husband, he gotta be like that. That's a prerequisite, Kendra. Like
Queen.
Yes. yes. I know I'm gonna be a highlight. I know. Go ahead. It's okay.
Good job. So what do you want from me? Do you want a relationship?
I do. I think there is a possibility because for me, I'm dating with intention for marriage, right? But when it comes to intimacy and being intimate, I'm not comfortable with doing that with just anybody. My PPEs are vetted. I go through a process.
And now she's back on the
You vet your
PPE.
PPEs. Do you watch the spaghetti? And if they're sloppy,
Kendra tried to change the subject, but she's back on the PPEs.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's hope she can get past it.
they not get a chance to move to the next round. Like, how do you vet a PPE?
Well, have you ever heard of the mango challenge?
Well, we got this already. We heard this.
That's like the grapefruit
Yeah,
challenge from the
about
movie
like 10
Girlfriend.
seconds.
I mean,
Peel it back, clean it out, and leave everything intact. He told me to send a video to because I put my main PPE on punishment.
Wait, what?
He told me to send a video to my.
so all your PPEs. This is like the Olympics.
Yeah.
They have to eat it.
My last one, I actually told him he should have been in the Tongue Olympics. He told me to send a video to because I put my main PPE on punishment. I'm sorry, this is too much information.
Are you like a diamond? Okay, so listen, I know there's like a world of dominatrix where men like women who are dominating over them, and they really get off by that. So are these men like that?
I mean, maybe that could be the case, Kendra, but I'm not coming out.
You know about that life, GC. Does it sound like they like a woman who's dominating?
It sounds like that's what they like, yeah, from what she's describing. But I don't even think she likes what she's doing. I think that she's just doing it because she's just trying to meet a trope. She's trying to meet like a particular personality style that she wants to. But the sad thing is that she broke up a family for this crap.
Yeah, she sure did. It's ridiculous.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly, guys. I see everybody going crazy. This is crazy. It's not good for a woman to have a life like this with a whole bunch of PPEs at 37. I know she got a lot of yeast infections. All these different man's saliva.
These fools are eating out of a bakery.
Oh, what they say?
I said these dudes are eating out of a bakery.
Yeah, exactly. All these yeast infections that she's getting. She has to get, because our vagina is very sensitive. So a whole bunch of different like saliva down there could definitely cause us to get a yeast infection. Ugh, it's disgusting. Just thinking about it.
Nothing on a dominatrix kind of spectrum. I tell them I'm very honest, right? I like to be straightforward with everyone that I come across. You're not gonna find something about me that I ain't already told you about me already. So
You told me you was married and then you got divorced.
that's right.
So was your husband not good at that?
You got that right. He damn sure wasn't. He ain't never made me come in 12 years from his head game. So I feel like
So is that why she broke up with him? Just to have
Well, she shouldn't have got with him. I mean, because she said that she got that she had a PPE at 17, which means that she's used to getting it how she wanted it, and she knows the difference between good and bad in that result, in that way. And she's been married to her husband for 15 years, meaning that that's 22.
Mm-hmm.
So she got with her husband like after she already got PPE'd.
I think the only way she made the relationship work, because obviously she loves getting head, is she had PPEs on the side, like side PPEs.
Mm-hmm.
And her husband didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And she didn't consider it cheating, because she even asked Kendra, what do you mean sex? Like, are you talking about oral? Or she don't consider both of them sexual activities.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she probably didn't even consider that cheating, having somebody come over and give her head,
Yeah, true.
honestly, I missed out, so I'm like making up the last time. So we gotta make sure the future husband he got to be like that. That's a prerequisite, Kendra. Like, I guess I should have put that in my deal breakers, because if you can't eat pussy, good, great, Olympic quality, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to replace you and put my PPEs back in place. And I don't want to do that. I'm trying to retire them.
Are these men your age? I'm just curious that men are willing.
What quality man want to get with a woman who says things like that? Giving
No,
all
she's
the
not.
titles, like what?
Well, I called it in the beginning. She's not looking for a quality man.
No, can't be.
I mean, because she looks at relationships as boring, and I guess her PPE life as exciting, and she's not ready to give that up. She's just looking for more PPEs.
I think so too. Even Kendra says, so what do you want from me? Do you want more PPEs or you want a relationship? And she's saying she want a relationship, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Willingly signing up for this and not requiring anything in return.
You know what's crazy, Kendra? They fall all over the spectrum. I got one that's in their 20s, I got one that's in their 30s, and one that's in their late 40s. So,
and none of them have a chance of a relationship with you.
No, once you become my PPE, you're no longer eligible. We're not dating. I'm not trying to get to know you. You're not trying to get to know me. This is an arrangement. Now, if you want to actually date me and be with me, I don't want you to be in that category. I don't even want to put you in that category, because I want to give you a fair chance. Right? But if you put yourself in that category, because sometimes, like for example, my main PPE, he had the opportunity to date me. He fucked that up for himself. And then he put himself in a PPE role. He told me, like, Queen, I'd be happy with just being able to just come through and eat that.
Now, do you believe what she's saying?
No, I think that it's made up. But I mean, she just wants to be seen like living that whole girl trip life. I mean, whether it's true or not is irrelevant. It's the fact that she wants to be seen that way. It's telling. It's actually sad.
It is. She has no shame. Like my grandmother always told me, you need to to have shame. Like don't do anything that's going to embarrass you and me and the whole family. That's what my grandmother used to tell me. Mm-hmm. She has no shame. She
wants to be a modern woman, and modern women don't listen to non-modern women. So
that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what else she's saying.
You can get a quality man that would want to date you after hearing all this. You don't think it will turn anybody away?
Why not? Because at the end of the day, every man wants his dick sucked well. Every female wants to be licked well. I'm not looking for someone to fill half that void. I'm looking for the whole completion. It's called complete satisfaction, right? You go to AutoZone, you go to the mall, you go out in life, you want to be fulfilled completely, not halfway. These people are placeholders, just like other people that are everyone else is dating, but we're just not being candid about it. I'm very candid and I'm very open.
Okay. So, intercourse, you said, was how long ago?
Intercourse 3 months ago.
And then PPE was 2 weeks ago.
No, last week ago, Kendra.
You said 2 weeks. Okay, last week. I'm sorry. Last week ago. 7 days ago. I was in fibroid surgery, and she was.
Yeah.
Wait, she did say 2 weeks ago.
She did say 2 weeks. Yeah. So she's full of. She's trying to seem interesting.
Yeah, she's just
like you said. She wants to get a highlight thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be a highlight. But this is embarrassing to even like joke around like this. Like I said, she has no shame.
I agree. She has no class, definitely.
She has no class.
All right.
Yeah, no.
She was laying down too, but
no,
she was waiting.
I was watching you while I was getting head. I ain't gonna lie, Kendra. But girl,
say something now.
Come on! I didn't mean to click on the button. I'm sorry, Kendra. You get the notifications while you doing stuff, and I was recording him, and then like I accidentally hit the button, but anyways.
Yeah, please don't watch me while you got stuff going on. If
It wasn't on
if you make it love or you getting love
It
made
wasn't on
too.
purpose, I promise you. It was not on purpose.
Don't
I was trying to record some action. He told me to record him.
Wait, did she just say that while she was getting her PE'd, she was watching Kendra? That's cringe to say.
Yeah.
That's really cringe. All right.
He wanted to be showcased. He wanted to be the first person that I recorded, so I was trying to give him that opportunity. And then Kendra, you popped up. I'm sorry. It's your fault. You popped up in that middle of that shit. It's not my fault.
Good job. Okay, well, all right, Queen. What are three things you think you need to work on, child?
Yeah. Me being a little too candid. Sometimes I need to reserve some things in. Clearly, look at your face. Yeah, that part. And maybe just not being so kind. I'm a little too openly kind to people. Outside of my candidness, I'm very friendly, and I'm the type of person to help anybody and give them the shirt off my back. I'm too kind. And outside of that, shit, I smoke too much weed. So those are probably three things I could work on. Less weed, less kindness, and less candidness.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Queen?
Because he's gonna get the realest of the real. He's gonna get a woman that's gonna have his back no matter what. You're gonna get complete satisfaction. I'm gonna care about you being pleasured in the bedroom and outside of that. I want to make sure your peace is protected. Because a lot of people look for their peace to be held by a woman, but nobody's looking for their peace to be protected by that same. So
Queen, you probably will be a highlight. And I'm going to give you the chance to respond because you know the cousins in the comment section are going to have a lot of things to say about you.
Okay.
Definitely about your candor and of you being so open about your PPEs and your 3 in rotation. So is there anything that you want to say to respond? People tell me hang up on you right now. Is there anything you want to say to respond?
At the end of the day, we're all adults. I'm just the person that's going to speak my truth. Y'all going to hide in the shades and do it the same shit. A lot of women wish they could have a motherfucker to come eat their pussy at the drop of a hat and tell them to leave when they done. But they don't have that. So y'all can say what y'all want. I'm getting mine regardless. Man or no man, I'm gonna be fulfilled.
She not even all that to be talking like that. Like she talking like she bad, like she a sexy.
Well, I mean, once she wants to live that bad girl life, so you know.
Yeah, like she is not a baddie. She's like a solid. She not fat, so I can give her a notch above average. She not fat. She have natural hair. Her complexion isn't bad, and she got full lips. So I'll give her like a 5.5, maybe a 6. You know, she's not horrible. So,
well, yeah. I won't give her a number. I will say I wouldn't take her seriously.
No, she's not.
I don't know anybody that would.
Yeah, she's not really your type. I know your type, Megan Good and Kerry Washington. Yeah,
she's definitely not my type. I mean, and also, you know, I'm a lips man, and ladies know this. When you're dealing with a lip man like myself, smoking weed is apparent in your lips. We could somehow see it in your lips. We could kind of tell. Like I looked at her lips and like, oh yeah, she smoked weed, a lot of weed.
Yeah, it's like black. Her lips are black.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not seductive to lip connoisseurs like myself.
Right. Yeah, I won't give her no higher than a 6 because she's not fat. Mel is like she's a 4. Madara says she's a 5. I'll give her between a 5 and a 6. I wouldn't go that far, Mel. I wouldn't say she's a 4 because she's definitely not below average because I've seen some horrible below average looking chicks. Well, that's just my opinion. Stoic said a proper 4. Yeah, I mean, she is not cute, but whatever. Fair use.
So that's all I got to say.
That's all she had to say to you that was potentially talking shit. She said you really want the number of the 3 men that she got, but you mad because you don't have 3 in rotation.
Really, Kendra? They mad that their pussy ain't that pretty. That's okay. I'm sorry, because I get motherfuckers that beg to eat my pussy, so they just mad that their shit not that pretty. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Beg? I doubt it. I doubt anybody's begging her to eat her pussy.
Well, there are men like that. I doubt that. I mean, that they're all coming to her at the rate that she's claiming. And
Right.
why would it be 2 weeks if,
Yeah, but it all depends on where she's at. Like, if she's in the hood, she look like she's like a hood booger. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can
Yep.
see her maybe in the Bronx or Brooklyn or Chicago, the hoods of Chicago, or maybe the hoods of Indiana. I can see her in the hoods, in the trenches, as they call them. So maybe
she looks like wherever the nearest elevator is piss.
yeah, she looked like she's from the projects.
A
Exactly.
place with pissy elevators.
Yes. Yeah, so I can maybe see Pookie or Ray Ray, coming over to be her personal PPE. I can see that, but she's not getting up there.
Piss in the elevator.
Exactly.
No matter what elevator I'm in, I'm gonna take a piss. Y'all piss in elevators. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
No, you're right about that. It does smell like pee in the project elevators. I had a family member who lived upstairs in the projects, and
Oh, they gotta smell it all the time.
huh?
They gotta smell it all the time.
Who smell it all the time?
If you live upstairs, then you have to smell the piss every time you go home and leave it.
Oh yeah, I agree. I know she do, unless she takes the stairs, but
I'm pretty sure somebody pissed in the stairs.
it was disgusting. I visited her one time, and that was it. I couldn't do it. It's like the people you walk past, the smells on the elevator, everything was just, yeah, couldn't do
Okay.
it.
Let's play the last of it.
All right.
Okay, Queen, I got you, boo. Why would it? Oh, you already told me why God be lucky with you. How could a guy reach out to you, child?
IG, Queen KJ Art. Very simple. I'm an artist. So come see me. Queen KJ Art.
And there you have it.
That's right.
Bye, baby girl.
Bye, Kendra.
Bye, sweetheart.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's all we needed to see. All right. I know you got to go, GC. Before we go, you have any final thoughts on anything we saw today?
No, just come to my show. I'm gonna cover that brick house or that brick face.
Oh, the brick face. Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, face.
That was crazy. All right, guys.
Lumpy. She gets it from every race. Yes, I'm
Drop your link so everybody
let
can
me
go
drop
over
the
to
link.
your show. Everybody, GC is having a show right this minute. So if you want to go over there, hit this link that he's about to drop right now and go over to GC's stream. He has a very, very good stream tonight. So hit the link, guys.
all right. Give me a second. Let me.
While you're doing that, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for all the cash apps and super chats and everybody who liked the stream and everybody who shared the stream. I really appreciate you. And if I had any new subscribers, much love to you. And thanks for tuning in to Checkmate. Make sure you guys hit the link. I'm going to highlight it. Everybody right now, hit this link. Go over to GC stream. He's hilarious. I can't wait to see him put his thoughts on this. I can't wait. So make sure you guys hit that link and go watch GC stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, me and Swag's supposed to be going live in the morning, so make sure you guys come to that. But I will see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.